Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Oh, denied brilliantly!
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. Palermo are looking to go forward now. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Belts one! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Now it's Messi. Oh, they could be caught out here. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position, but I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft, and that's where he should be used to greatest effect.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Kubo.
There they go, hunting again.
Ruben Diaz with the foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Decent hit from there. White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is good strength.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's in plenty of space here. Nice interception, well timed. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Yamal. Interesting ball. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Kimmich. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe. He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, what has happened here? Threads one in.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Up he goes! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Araujo is there, and he can pick it up. Kubo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Perez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. De Bruyne. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's bustling through here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that's a key interception. Wirtz. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Can he spark a counter here? Saliba tries making a foray down the right. Kimmich. Now it's De Bruyne. Well, played right into his path.
There will be one
now it's Messi.
Time.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Beckham. Yamal. He is just caressing the ball. And we've reached half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
To make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back on the way.
Palermo have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Mbappe, nicely intercepted. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Real Kubo! It's loose now, and again! And the ball's come loose here. Palermo come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Kubo, that is a brilliant interception. Now then, the ball's come loose. Gets his pass away. Kubo gets through on his own. Can he finish? It's in! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Kimmich. Kubo pinches it off him. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Oh, can he get onto this? No, again, there's no way through.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Neuer deals with it effortlessly. Ruben Dias makes the interception. That looks a good ball through.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitution for Germany, number 6, Perez.
Costa Curta.
Coming on the field is number 20.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lovely feet. Palermo still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Guardiola.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's got the shot away! It's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Ruben Dias deals with that comfortably. And the counter is on. He has found the way through. Oh, good ball, and Foden! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's straight offside.
Substitution for Germany, number 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on to replace him is number 8, Hadrian. Substitution
Well
in
seen,
progress.
saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kimmich floated up and over. Out to the left it goes. And that is expertly dealt with. Pedri, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Minamino. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made.
There's the shot! And yes, it's there! Deep into injury time! That was easy, almost too easy.
Villa really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Germany give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Palermo have done it. The perfect outcome in this most passionate of games. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Rashford. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great ball if he can get there. And Neymar! Alexander-Arnold gets it clear, nicked it back promptly. And here's Drogba. It's Drogba! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Kubo. McAllister. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, well played, well played. And he's there to get it away. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Can he finish? Goal! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's really well manoeuvred. This is promising. Shapes to shoot! And again! It's loose. Oh, what? And again! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Kubo did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Kubo. And the ball's a good one here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been won straight back. Fitz. Deftly away. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Puyol did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Neymar, who's set up one goal so far. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Palermo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Kubo. And he's in on goal. And it's Messi. That is great defending, so alert. He can get that clear. Masuaku.
Palermo truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
It's Kimmich. Vitz. Now it's Messi. Kubo. Dembele has found the net here, of course. Wilshere. McAllister. Kubo. To McAllister. Pinches it off him. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Dembele gets into some space. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Senhoras e senhores, informamos que o circuito interno de imagens está em operação para sua segurança.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Palermo do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's McAllister. They're urging him to shoot. Decent hit! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Foden! Palermo still chasing a one-goal deficit here. And here's Drogba. Masuaku gets across to intercept that. Araujo. Kimmich. McAllister. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Steaming on goalwards. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Your impression so far, Jim?
Palermo are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Costa Curta. Can he get onto this? He's shifting through the gears here. He's tried one! Lacking in accuracy.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 8, Neymar. Camisa 9, camisa 18.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Camisa 19. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 4, camisa 42, camisa 16,
Musiala.
camisa 10. Camisa 20.
Musiala.
Substituição em
Messi.
andamento.
Alexander-Arnold. And the counter is on now then.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Diaz. That has not gone well. Foden. Alexander-Arnold.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter. Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And that is a little undercooked. That's a nicely measured pass. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Palermo really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Gnabry. He's picked his way through. Now Messi! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Look at this shot at goal! Cleared away. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Diaz, he has found a way through. Can he put it away? Fair attempt, just the wrong out. And the referee brings it to a close. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Palermo desperately failing to impose themselves on the game.